For thousands of years as humans, we've invented all sorts of really exciting things like language and agriculture and transport. And more recently, we're inventing things like computers and laptops and planes. And that's been amazing. But all of this is consuming more and more energy and electricity and heat. And the way we've been producing that electricity so far has been by burning fossil fuels. So things like oil and gas and coal. And what happens when you burn these things is they emit greenhouse gases. So things like methane and carbon dioxide. And what happens when you release those into the atmosphere is they trap more heat. So the sun heats us up and heats up the atmosphere. And that's how we can live and be around the planet. But these gases make that more and more potent and make the planet warm up. And what happens when temperature increase is that it makes the climate and weather systems very unstable. So the climate crisis is exactly that. We're seeing much more instances of heat waves, long droughts, but also the opposite, more rainfall, flooding, flash flooding in some cases. A lot of storms and cyclones and typhoons happening more and more during the year around the world. And all of that is having really big consequences. And the more we're progressing in the way we are and inventing new technologies at the moment, the more we use energy and we burn these fossil fuels, and the more we emit these gases, and the more these problems are becoming really difficult to manage and to live with. And that's the climate crisis.
Green jobs are jobs that work actively to combat climate change and limit its effects on the world around us. So they're things like reducing our carbon emissions and protecting and conserving the environment around us. Those are the kind of key goals of green jobs. They cover a huge range of things, from working with fancy new technologies in, say, the nuclear or solar sector, right the way through to nitty-gritty stuff, improving the energy efficiency of our houses. This last one is actually really important because this is the retrofit sector, improving the energy efficiency of buildings and our homes. And to meet the UK's energy efficiency targets and the net zero targets, we need to improve the efficiency of about 25 million homes across the UK in a big process called Retrofit. We're really excited to launch a new programme in the green job space, specifically targeting retrofit, training young people to take on junior jobs in the space. As this is such a key part of the process of meeting our net zero ambitions within the UK.
Getting to more green jobs and getting the training for green jobs, I think is so important, because these are all the jobs that we're going to rely on to make that transition to lifestyles that are better for our health and for our happiness and better for the planet. And without all of these people working in these sectors, we're going to really struggle doing that.
We're super excited to run programs in the green sector, training people for jobs that are actively contributing to tackling climate change. That's not just because these jobs are doing a great thing for the world, tackling climate change, but because it's super aligned with our charitable mission to support people into life-changing opportunities they would otherwise have found inaccessible. The green sector is full of good jobs with good pay and good progression. It's a growing sector with opportunities across a huge range of employers. And so we're really excited to be launching programs in this space.